FedEx Forum. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report tonight.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got McDaniels. Russell is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Towns, and it's Edwards in at the 4. And for Memphis, Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Now here's Morant. Outside for Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. Jackson misses. Here's Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Russell. To the inside. Here's Towns. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And the first one at the line is good.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Now, here is Russell. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lobbed up there for Clark. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Offensive rebound. Out to Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Morant surveying the D. Here's Clark. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Towns. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Now Russell checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Morant against Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Beasley. Beasley hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Morant passes to Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He kicks to Edwards. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Passes it to Towns. Over Jackson. Misses off the right iron. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 15-5 run here. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Memphis. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And how about we check the numbers for him? Here's Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it to Towns. Beasley outside. 5 on the clock.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Beasley with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Edwards with the stuff.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Morant. Bledsoe outside. Back to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Timberwolves trail by 15. There's Russell with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Morant with the drive. And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Second, Eric Bledsoe.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
You're right. I don't care what position it is. With percentages like that, get them more shots.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant. Timberwolves trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Towns kicks to Russell. And here is McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Shot clock at 2. Shot on the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Bledsoe. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. The Grizzlies with another miss. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. That shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Outside Russell. Now the pass to Towns. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Jackson.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Minnesota calls timeout. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
It's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Prince's shot is good.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Now Morant. He's coming off a 31-point game against Phoenix.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now here's Jackson, 9 feet out. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Culver. Brooks covering. Stolen by Brooks. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Pass to Jackson. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
Here's McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Culver passes to Davis. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brooks dishes to Bledsoe. From deep three-point range, Prince with the defensive effort.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Culver with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Prince. Here's the three.
And you know what? Call it great defense or a poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bledsoe outside. Passes to Morant from downtown. The shot misses, and Minnesota will come the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Prince finds Davis. He's looking for Prince and finds him.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Down low, here's Morant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Morant's got 11 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
McLaughlin, the pass to Culver. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And Culver's game just screams potential. Already a good scorer, rebounder, and passer. Now the next step, improving that outside shot.
He's off on the second. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the 2nd dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. He throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Memphis leading by 23. Here's Jones. Adams trying to free himself up. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Culver. And they call an illegal screen here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. fifth best, the Grizzlies.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Now here's Jones, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Brooks. The pass to Melton. Another shot. Got a piece of it. The Timberwolves shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brooks feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Banked in off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Prince outside. For 3, a Kogi. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work he put in.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains. You know, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, you know, the answer that they were giving me was figuring out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started getting in that consistent routine of napping, eating my pregame meal, things of that sort, it kind of started to come for me.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Steven Adams, Tyus Jones out there with Brooks, and it's Melton in at the 2. Here's Prince. The Grizzlies making the shot. Shot clock at 6. Culver. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brooks outside. The rebound by Prince.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Outside, Russell. It's good from about 19 feet.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Adams finds Jones. Back to Adams. Uncovered. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Davis dishes to Russell. Here's the teardrop. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense, goes with the floater there over the top.
Jones in the post. He's guarded by Russell. Adams' shot is off. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Minnesota also making some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Davis. McDaniels comes in for Culver. And it's Beasley in for Josh Okogie. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Beasley. He kicks it to Edwards. There's the dish to Russell. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Towns. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 21. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Milton passes to Anderson. Outside, Jones. Clark inside. He's up against Beasley.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Russell with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Here's Clark. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Russell against Jones. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at Morant. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Now Jones, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Outside, Jones. Rebound, Minnesota. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Towns with the steal. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. Ja Morant comes in for Milton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Jones.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Russell. Morant with some nice D. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
Here's McDaniels. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Outside, Towns. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Now here's Bledsoe. 10 points for him. Pass to Clark. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And they double up Russell. That one doesn't drop. And it's Memphis the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Edwards brings the double team. Here's Anderson. And it's Russell with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Beasley with a clean look and a miss there on the triple. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They host the Spurs after this one. And they double up Morant. Jackson passes to Anderson. Count it.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance, can absorb contact and maintain his rhythm.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HEA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. Players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Minnesota shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Russell against Bledsoe. Beasley outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Russell against Bledsoe. And they double up Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Timberwolves shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Passes it to Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Towns has got 10 points in the game. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Morant's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Minnesota calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
So both teams making some changes here. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Ja Morant, third.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
All teams are looking for offense from the two-guard position. These guys provide offense. They are elite players who can carry the scoring load for their teams.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Morant. 15 points in the game. To the inside, Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Minnesota shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's McLaughlin. Prince wide open. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Prince misses. Memphis has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the pass to Towns. Shoots from 12. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Bledsoe outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. Bledsoe hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Timberwolves shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Towns down low, guarded by Jackson, and he gets it to go. Towns has got 14 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Bledsoe outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
For Memphis, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Timberwolves shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. To the paint, here's Prince, and he dunks it down.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bledsoe outside. Here's Brooks. The rebound by Prince.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
And here's Bledsoe. Towns with the steal. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Memphis out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they play well.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Checking out the group now for Ryan Saunders to start the second half. They've got Edwards. Beasley is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Morant. Inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Here's Morant. After the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns, Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns. The Grizzlies haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jackson hits both of them. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Russell dishes to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Good work there as it goes. Russell's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Morant against Beasley. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's the break. Count that one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Beasley against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Beasley. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Morant outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Adams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Timberwolves have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And that one is good by Beasley.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Memphis leading by 21. To the paint. Here's Morant. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Morant's got 20.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Towns. Pass to McDaniels for the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anderson outside. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, Young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Adams. That one is no good. The Timberwolves have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Beasley kicks to Davis over Anderson. And it's Davis missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Adams trying to free himself up. Jones, no luck.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Russell against Jones. Beasley. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Jones. The pass to Adams. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And Russell gets it to go.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Russell against Jones. Pass to Clark. To the middle. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. The shot that time not on target. And Minnesota will come the other way. A shot by Beasley. And again it's Minnesota.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
Outside, Jones. Clark outside. Kicks to Anderson. To the inside. Here's Melton. Here's Adams. 4 on the clock. Adams missing again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Count it, good. Adams has got 5 points so far.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Now Russell, 11 points in the game. The shot's good.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Culver's checked in for McDaniels. And Okogie subbed in for Malik Beasley. Jones with it. Pass to Melton. Memphis moving it around. Back to Jones. Passes it to Melton. And Davis pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 15. Okogie, the pass to Edwards. No good with the triple. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
So it's Minnesota now. Knocked loose. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Okogie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Russell. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you see Russell taking the hit on that shot. Great body control, potential and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota. Free throw good, Russell.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player.
Now here's Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jarrett Culver. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know, one of those second-round picks who looks like he'll be in this league a long time. That's Dylan Brooks.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. It's Russell with the drive. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Russell. He's got 16. The pass to Culver. Over Brooks. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside, Jones. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. It's Brooks on the wing. The 3. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 18. Outside, Russell. Prince outside. Back to Russell. Grizzlies have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Prince comes to help. Count the basket. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Prince. Buries it from three-point range. Prince has got 14.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
T. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Looking now at some numbers for Russell. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's getting around 20 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
He's off on the first. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bledsoe comes in for Jones. And a change for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Russell. He hits the second from the line.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. Prince against Jackson. Prince outside. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Bledsoe looking around. Down low, Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Prince. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The strength of Prince. We talk about it. Powers through contact, finishes. That's a big-time play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
Memphis leading by 13. Morant passes to Bledsoe. Prince against Brooks. Memphis moving it around. And here's the fast break. Now here's Morant. He's got 20. And they double up Morant. Back to Brooks. From the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Prince against Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
For Minnesota, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. The free throw drops for Towns.
It's impressive how far Towns has come. Already a standout back when he was a Rookie of the Year. He's never stopped working on his game.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 11. On the wing, Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
55 seconds left in the third. Pass to McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Corner shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the shot goes in. Bledsoe's got 16 points.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Okogie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He kicks it to Davis. Here's Towns. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here's Bledsoe. Guarded closely. To the middle. Towns with the steal. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Morant. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Beasley. Takes the 3. Here's Towns, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half. Now Bledsoe. Left side Adams. Back to Bledsoe. Memphis moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson wide open. Off target with his 3. Anderson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's a Kogi. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Here's Bledsoe. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe against Russell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Free throw good, Russell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Morant right side. Anderson outside. He tries for three. Minnesota with the rebound.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Morant. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. 20 feet out. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Timberwolves trail by 14. Russell with it. To the wing right side. McDaniels. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Adams dishes to Bledsoe. Anderson passes to Jackson. Back to Anderson. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Floats it up for Bledsoe.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
Timberwolves trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
From deep. It's rebounded by Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Anderson against Beasley. 9 feet out. A nice shot by Anderson.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Now, here's McDaniels. And here's Beasley. The kick out to Towns. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 31 points.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Russell against Bledsoe. And slam dunk by Clark.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You got to love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Now, here is Russell. Kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 17 now, just in the second half.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Morant against Beasley. Beasley with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant. Free throw drops in for Beasley. And Beasley drops both of them. Here's Morant. Passes it to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Morant kicks to Clark. Back to Morant. The pass to Clark. Just fine on the clock. And the rejection by Towns. And that one is good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Towns. It's Beasley on the wing. Pulls it up. And the shot is long. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Here's Morant. And they double up Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Timberwolves have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. And here is McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Lots of room. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Bledsoe passes to Anderson. A 3-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Anderson. Back to Morant. And they double up Morant. Beasley with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. This one for 3. No good from Beasley. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
shooting 2.
That's good from Morant. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 18. And the slam dunk by Russell.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns is...
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Morant after the basket by Minnesota, and they double up Morant. Here's Clark, and another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves trail by 14. Over in the corner, Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Morant outside. Back to Anderson. Morant outside. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. Clark dishes to Morant. From 15 feet away. No good from Clark. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Morant passes to Clark. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beasley. And he banks in the layup. Beasley's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
It's Morant in the corner. Towns against Adams. Passes to Clark. Clock at 4. Over Edwards. And again, Memphis no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Russell following the basket by John Morant. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Towns kicks to McDaniels. There's the pass to Russell. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for John Morant.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Edwards. Jake Lehman comes in for McDaniels, and Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And so here's Memphis. It's a 16-point game. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Concho. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Hernan Gomez. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Bledsoe outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.